Just look at it from the perspective of every second you're spending not working on what you need to be, you're losing that time.
He's back.
It's cracking.
What's up?
Monday meetings. I'd say good morning, but it's almost lunchtime. Actually, how would you know I could say it's 7 a.m.? Welcome to the morning. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to Monday. In regards to what you should have on your website, aside from an opportunity for you to obviously showcase your products and services, I would always attach a blog to your website, like an area obviously where you can have articles and you can have videos and a whole heap of content driven marketing, so you're actually becoming, showcasing that you're an expert in the field as well, versus just having basically an online brochure of we do this, we do that. In regards to layout's actually a really interesting one, and the thing is, majority of people are going to look at your website, and I know this because of the industry, on a mobile phone. So there's not a lot from a layout perspective you can do when it comes to mobile phones. But one of the biggest things that I see so many people doing wrong is not breaking up their text. They're almost like putting blog posts on their website like it's a book. A book is just blocks of text. Really break up the blog posts and even your sales copies on your sales pages. You'll notice when you look at ours, it's like maybe one line, then we have a space, a couple of lines in the space. We don't have big chunky paragraphs. Just makes it harder for the person to be able to consume and actually go through. So you definitely want to be aware of that. Images, of course, is always great to be able to help elicit a response. And again, the big thing you need to look at is what does it actually look like on a mobile phone? I know the big dilemma from the last site was, having nice sliders that, slide through on your website. That's not going to generally be the case on a mobile phone. So for example, our CMG site, we have some things that you only see on the actual main website and it's not available on the mobile just because of the user behavior around it. Your first message in regards to giving up the 2 days where you're at, but that's purely a decision that you'd need to make financially. I totally understand that, you love doing the creation of content and that a lot more. Of course, that's why you're heading towards this goal, but just make sure, before you make decisions, that you know what you're getting into. And I only say that, in the sense of, are you just getting rid of it because you don't want to do it, or are you getting rid of it because it's taking up the time that you need, that you could be spending on it? It's that transition that is going to make it easier on you as well. Like, you don't want to put yourself under any more stress or pressure than you're currently potentially feeling. So it's just weighing up those decisions. You have to make the ultimate decision. I could say burn all your bridges right now, go and do it, but you may not need to. And that's where you can get misguided advice sometimes, where someone will just say burn the bridges and jump all in. It's like, where you need to jump all in is mentally. It doesn't mean you have to give up that day or that 2 days where it's producing an income for you right now, if you don't need to. Okay, so that's something you need to decide. Mate, in regards to Bitcoin, my advice to you right now is, mate, don't even spend your time looking at any of that shit. It's just a distraction. You're being distracted from what you're wanting to work on right now. And every second you spend reading an article, watching a video or someone's webinar about how they're a squillionaire with Bitcoin, you're gonna be another day, another hour, another month behind on getting your product out there. So don't let the big bright lights distract you, man. Even if it is having amazing growth right now, the reality is you don't have the money right now to invest in Bitcoin to even make it worthwhile. Just look at it from the perspective of every second you're spending not working on what you need to be, you're losing that time. Vlog. How we doing, vlog? Thank you for tuning in. Another day, another week. Exciting weeks here. Exciting weeks, exciting days. It's exciting days, really. There's only like 4 weeks till Christmas or something like that, 4.5 weeks. That's crazy. But we're not slowing down here, we're speeding up. It's the beautiful thing, Yeah, big couple of meetings, exciting actually. Some really great things again in the pipeline, like I've been saying for the last 3 months, 4 months. Talk about amazing results for clients last week though. I can't keep getting enough of it. There's one client with 800 ad spend, we bought in 11,000 for her. It's so good. I had a chat today with another company that they have a lot of potential, so much potential. I looked into their ads account this morning and they're already spending, last month they spent 40,000 on ads. And I looked in there and I was like, whoa, like the opportunity. And this is the thing that so many people miss. Because you're sort of getting okay results or you're breaking even, people think, oh, I'll just keep putting money into it. It's like, the reality is, and again, I'm only throwing numbers out the top of my head here, but you imagine putting $40,000 in and getting X. Imagine putting only 35,000 but getting the same return. Imagine putting 30,000 in and getting, and when you're dealing with those big numbers, you can really fine tune and scale down. So I'm really excited about getting our hands on that campaign and entire strategy. It's gonna be game changing.
So no Bitcoin investments?
No, not at the moment. Even though it still seems to be moving, I'm keeping one eye sort of on it. But it's that thing, you know, you can't jump on 5 different trains at once. You just can't. So you got to decide. And it's sad when you, and this is funny because I was in this position when I first started in this world. Before I even knew what internet marketing was, you know, I went to an event. In one day I signed up to a real estate course. I thought I was going to flip houses. I signed up to a share trading course because I was like, shit, no, the dude after the real estate guy made making money seem even easier. You know, you just copy what he's doing with his trade. So I was like, yeah, I'm signing up to that. And then an internet marketer came on and he was like, no, you just sell products online and do nothing. I was like, give me that too. So all of a sudden I walk away from an event with these 3 things and I was just like, I had no idea what I was doing. I got buyer's remorse. I got a refund immediately. I was like, I can't do it. I didn't know what to do. But what I was looking for was I was looking for an opportunity, and sometimes when you're desperate for opportunities, you'll take the shiniest light that you can see and hope that that's gonna, you know, get you down the path. It wasn't until probably a year later that I even really got into the whole digital marketing thing. Interesting, man. Interesting stuff. Day 1 of my my 30 days. Going on another reel. You watch. Can't see anything there now. It's funny how when you used to be in shape and then you're not. It's like, where the what?
Funny, bro.
What happened? Yeah. Yeah, actually it's not funny. It's actually an epidemic around the world. It was actually a really good event Friday. Flew down to Sydney. If you haven't watched yesterday's episode, go back and check it out. It was I felt like it was one of my best presentations. You know how we said on Thursday, before we went down, I was saying, you know, you got to go into it with the intention of, you know, what can I do to make it the best, or how could I give my best? What have I got to do? What have I got to say? How have I got to prepare? And man, I definitely took that on, and it was great. It was unreal, actually. I just showed up. Like, I didn't do any extra prep, or I didn't sit and look at my slides, and you know, I think that's the ability of when you take your speaking to the next level. It's, you don't need to rely on the slides. It's really got nothing. I think I had like 8 slides, and 6 of them were videos on there, you know, because I was talking about video. But I think it's just really knowing your content, really knowing what you're talking about. And again, the topic I was talking about, we've been immersing ourselves in it for the last, you know, 120 days, whatever it is. It just goes to show when you're prepared, or you know what you're talking about, and you allow yourself just to, you know, to be the person that you know you need to be, the confident person who knows their stuff, and you know, you're not going, oh, I'm scared of what someone's going to say if I say this, and you just be your natural self. Those are the times when I always run, obviously, the best presentations. I can actually flying back down. I was just looking at my calendar. I'm back in Melbourne next week, and then I'm in Sydney the week after that as well. And that's going to be it for today's vlog. Unreal episode. That's why editing's always handy. But that's it from me. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like and leave us a comment below. If you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching today's vlog. If you would like to tune into another episode, hit the video on your left, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the link on the right.